Hello, my friends. So this restorative video is ways that you can do some restorative work or poses when maybe you're on vacation or you're at the office and you just need a moment, but you don't have all the props and everything that you need, to get on the floor and do all that. So I'm going to show you a few things that you can do in a chair and at a table or a desk. And then I'll show you additionally something else that you can do on a bed in vacation if you're up for that. So in a chair, so an office chair, some other kind of chair, doesn't matter what kind of chair, you can sit. So I'm a little short, so I'm sitting kind of close to the edge here. So my feet are on the ground because you want to be a little bit more grounded. Another option, if you want to sit all the way back, so you have back support, if you've got a pillow, or maybe some books or something like that, if you're in an office setting, and you can put that under your feet. So now you're a little bit more comfortable at ease. You can sit back a little bit into your chair with a little bit more comfortable. So this is just an option that you can do. So if you're sitting in a chair and this is you, one thing you can do is just fold forward into a dangle. So you can just be here, maybe set the timer on your cell phone for about 3 to 5 minutes. Sometimes people need a little bit of support in here. So this is probably not going to apply if you're at an office, in an office setting, but if you're in a hotel room or Airbnb, something like that, and you've got access to pillows or maybe some folded blankets, you can put them right on your lap. And then just kind of fold over that again. So now you've got a little bit more support here, if that's something that you need. And again, about 3 to 5 minutes, that's all you need. You can probably go up to 10 minutes, but folding in the chair is probably not conducive to 10 minutes. So you could, 3 to 5 minutes is probably the best. So that's an option you can do there. I'm just going to put this bolster to the side. If you want to get a little bit of a hip opener here, and this is good to do even if you're, at home, not necessarily at the office, you can take one ankle up here over the knee. Different people have to do this leg different ways. So sometimes, you can be right at a right angle. Sometimes people need to take this leg longer. So kind of play with that, see what you need. For some people, this is all the hip opening that you're going to be able to do. Some people can press in lightly to the thigh, make sure it's the thigh, not the knee joint. And then some people can fold in here. Okay. And again, you can always put something here if you need to, but you can always just dangle. And you can take this up to, I would probably say anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes, depending on how open you are in the hips, depending on how you feel. Good. And then you can, switch sides. And again, it might be completely different for you on one side to the other. You might be able to fold on one side, but maybe not so much on the other side. So be patient with yourself, but make sure that you're getting both sides and not just one. So those are examples of some things you can do in a chair. You can also, a lot of people think you have to sit in the floor to do meditation. You don't. You can always just sit in your chair, nice and tall. You can do 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, however long you need on your break. Just make sure that you're breathing and you set the timer. Once you get used to meditation, it's really easy to be there for a really long time. And if you're at work, for example, you don't want people to come in and say, why weren't you on that call? Why aren't you getting this done? Why are you sleeping on the job? Those kinds of things. So just kind of be mindful of your time if you're not in a home or a vacation setting. So if you're at a desk or at a table, you can have a chair, and I'm going to turn my chair this way. Good. Now, different things for different people. Shorter people are typically going to be a little bit in here closer. Taller people will be a little bit further back. So you might have to kind of adjust where you are. And you're most likely going to sit more towards the edge. So I'm going to keep a long spine here. I'm just going to move this a little forward. Good. So some people will make a little pillow with their hands and just come here. So this is a nice way to get a nice restorative work. Okay. You can scoot back even further and come even here if you want something a little bit longer. So you can support your head on the corner of that desk or table, and you can be right here. But again, set your timer so you don't miss anything. There are people that sometimes fall asleep in these positions. You don't want that. So those are some tools that you can use for some restorative work when you're at the office, when you're traveling, don't have all your props, or if you're someone that wants to do kind of a little bit of restorative work, maybe getting down onto the floor is not a good place for you. These are good places to start. So from here, I will show you what you can do in a bed while you're on vacation. So this last one I'm going to show you is legs up the wall. Only you're going to do it in a bed, because sometimes, you know, we kind of get funny about laying down on the floor in a hotel room and that sort of thing. They vacuum it and whatnot, but people still wear their shoes and you don't know what germs are still lingering. So you can do this one in a bed, and you don't have to be on vacation to do this one either. You can do this one at home in your bed. This is a great one to do, especially if you have trouble sleeping at night, or you're going through different time zones, you've been on a plane all day, on your feet all day, you know, maybe hiking or doing something, you can do this one. So what you're going to do is you're going to get on your bed and you're going to scoot as close as you can to a headboard. Now, some people don't have an old-fashioned, you know, headboard attached to the bed. So whatever wall you have there is fine. And you're just going to get as close as you can, kind of lying on your side. And then you're going to come up here, and then you just take your legs up here. So now you can relax. You've got that reverse blood flow, lymph is, you know, releasing, and you don't have to worry about, you know, keeping your legs in the air as you relax. They're just there. Another way to make this more comfortable, you can have a little pillow or a folded blanket under your head. On this one I like to take a pillow or a folded blanket under my hips. And so to do that, I'm going to bend my knees. Good. I'm going to lift. I'm going to take that blanket under my tailbone. Good. And that feels lovely. And I could be here for a really long time. This feels really good. So these are just some tips that you can use if you just need, you know, some time to yourself to restore when you're traveling, when you're at the office, or you just need a break and don't want to get on the floor. And I hope that these were good tools for you. Let me know what you think of them. Like and share this video, leave a nice comment, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.